What is Islamization? When that word is thrown around, people often think of this, or this, or this, when in reality, it's more of something like this, a term that can have multiple meanings on a wide spectrum of bodies. When the Republic of Turkey was founded out of the ruins of the fallen Ottoman Empire, Mustafa Kemal's vision required strict de-Islamization or secularism by force. What transpired was a newly formed republic in Anatolia that was modernized and westernized, distancing itself from Islam in the Middle East and attempting to increase relations with Europe. Kemal banned the fez and implemented a law that all governing officials must wear a European-style brimmed hat instead. Kemal banned Sharia law in its entirety. This meant that there was no more Islam taught in schools, and since the Sunni clergy was in control of the education sector, the entire schooling system had to be reformed. With his famous and clear bias against Islam, Kemal said, "He is a weak ruler who needs religion to uphold his government. It is as if he would catch his people in a trap." Kemal's goal was to keep Sharia as far away from Ankara as possible. So how well did this work? Well, in the past 100 years, Kemal's vision has actually been upheld pretty well until very recently. Turkish President Özal once said, "The state is secular, the nation is not," implying that it is possible to have separation between religion and state with all these crazy authoritarian bans. Then comes in President Erdogan, former Turkish Prime Minister and president since 2014. Erdogan was the first president to permit pride parades in the country, but at the same time, more women wore the veil under Erdogan than any other Turkish president. What Erdogan achieved could be looked at as an ideal mixture of Islam and modernity. A country which is nearly entirely Muslim is able to be run without strict religious laws implemented. Although, Erdogan's Turkey finally reached an obstacle in 2016. A coup was attempted by radical Ataturk fanatics who thought Erdogan's policies were moving away from Kemal's vision of a secular republic. The post-coup aftermath started to show Erdogan's true self and true agenda. Taking advantage of a shambled political climate, Erdogan won a referendum in which parliament's power got massively undermined, and the state turned into a presidential state. With this, Erdogan implemented his first bit of Sharia law regarding rape. The law being that the rapist is forced to marry the victim, and this brought outrage to women's rights advocates throughout the country. So far, that has been the largest change to the Turkish constitution, and it will be interesting, yet a bit frightening, to see where the republic is headed next.